guys, welcome to MLSsoccer.com's coverage of the 2015 CONCACAF Gold Cup here in a very windy Toyota Stadium. He's Calen Carr, I'm Kitty Witham, and the first game is in the books. The U.S. with a 2-1 victory over Honduras, and Jurgen Klinsmann remains undefeated in Gold Cup play.
Yeah, two great goals from Clint Dempsey, really nice balls from Michael Bradley on set pieces. And look, they're going to get better as this tournament goes on. I mean, they're working out some kinks right now, but it's always nice to get a win in your first game against the group's toughest opponent.
Absolutely, lock up those 3 points. Well, the one thing we were talking about coming into this was a 5-man back line for Honduras, how much they were going to kind of pack it in and defend, but we didn't see that.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. I mean, Pinto's 5-man back line we thought was going to be stifling, but instead they came out on the offense.
Yeah.
And it took a little while for the U.S. to adjust. You know, the people that weren't surprised were the players, actually. I think Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley, speaking to them after the game, they were prepared for it. They still had to weather the storm, obviously, but once Clint got his first goal, you were able to see them really settle into the match.
Well, we spoke to Clint Dempsey, Michael Bradley, and other players afterwards about the tough start and what they need to do to improve moving forward.
We were trying to take the game to them, but we really couldn't get a handle on the game early on. But we kept grinding it out, and then when we got our chances, we put them in the net. So once we scored the goal, the game kind of settled down a little bit more. They couldn't press as much as they were doing before because the net would get opened up and maybe concede the second.
That's a very good team. They're very well coached. Nobody's going to have an easy time against them. We didn't expect an easy time. So anybody who wants to even begin to imply that it was harder than expected or anything along those lines, with all due respect, doesn't have a clue.
Well, first of all, big thank you to that crowd. Amazing. Especially when things didn't go so well. Sometimes they were behind us. They were cheering for the team. And that's exactly what we need. You know, it's not going to be all easy, and it was not easy at all tonight. It was a very tight game. It was what we expected. A very good Honduras side that knows how to play, knows how to create chances, knows how to create problems, and that's what they did. But still, we come out with 3 points and with a very good start into this Gold Cup. We'll just now really go from game to game. A tournament is about the next game. We have Haiti that surprised Panama in 5 minutes before the end of the game. We coaches watched the game, and they have very good players in that side. If you look at a little bit where they actually play, then not that surprised anymore. So we need 3 points there in order to kind of be on top of the group, and then we might as well see Honduras in a later stage of the tournament again.
Up next for the U.S., they head to Boston to face Haiti, expected to be the minnow of the group. But earlier today, Calen, I think they turned some heads with a result against Panama.
Yeah, they're going to be a lot tougher than people think. Physical side, we heard Jurgen talk in the post-game presser that they're not underestimating them. And with 2 games in 4 days, he's going to have to make some changes. So we'll see what those are as the week progresses.
And we will get to see that lineup and what changes he makes. Calen and I are headed to Boston. We will have continued coverage of the 2015 Gold Cup, so keep it here at MLSsoccer.com.